that long. Right?
Music is a world within it.
Hello. Again.
Why does the start always feel so awkward? I don't know why. It's something.
It's because you're here. It's episode 2, Charlie.
Yeah, it's episode 2.
They always say.
You,
They always say the second one is the hardest
really
one.
wonky.
The second episode is the hardest one.
Is that what they always say?
It's like 2-day hump, but this is like
Yeah.
over the course of 3 weeks.
Also, we should probably explain that. Well, actually, no, we already explained. This is our last video. How we don't have a schedule. How long has it been since our first episode? Like a month? 3 weeks? A month?
Sure.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. Okay, like a month. Let's say a month.
Oh no, my Mac isn't here.
Fan. Just
My Mac's not here.
All right, you go do that. And
Okay,
I'll keep your seat warm.
Oh.
Oh, hi, we're just talking about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Cool.
See, I was going to say it would be a surprise, but you're the one that edits these, so...
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm the one that edits these.
Shut up!
So yeah, also, did we mention... What? Did we mention last time, I think we mentioned our combined Twitter account, yeah?
No, we didn't, but we've got a Twitter
Okay,
account.
well yeah, we've got a Twitter account called An Hour of Nothing, so go and check that out. It'll be in the link in the description, yeah?
Or will it be in the subscription?
Well, I'm saying yeah.
Nice password. I didn't see a password. Okay.
Okay, so you should probably start talking about something now.
Should I do my story first? I'll do one of my things
Well, your
first.
stories are always the best. This is what you guys are going to have to get used to. He's going to be the one that's got like the really good stories, and I just kind of sit here and laugh. And maybe try to find some stuff on here. But I'm just going to have to do this so you can't see my history. I know it's got so much stuff.
But I kind of want you to listen to my story.
Alright, look at this desktop. Amazing.
I was at school for 13 hours yesterday.
13 hours. Why?
Well, I was at school at 8,
Oops.
as usual. But then, after school, there was an open evening. So I just stayed after school and helped out with some other stuff. So immediately after school, in the library, there was a Year 7, Year 8 Halloween party held by the librarian in the English
There was a
department.
Halloween party.
Yeah, but you couldn't come because you're not in Year 7 or 8. But it's held by the English department. Actually, sixth formers could have helped. Anyway, there's English department in the library. They did a party, and the kids paid like £1 to get a ticket.
Oh, this is so cool.
It was so bad.
Really?
It was, okay, so I don't know. There's so much to say. Just it was just bad in general. Like it's really boring. But something that really funny happened. Just to make the story go quickly. Right.
Yeah.
So there's me, and there were 3 other sixth formers, all doing English. And I was the only guy, just stood there in like my normal clothes.
Yeah.
And I was like bouncing on the door, like collecting tickets.
Yeah.
And then people were like, "Oh, can I find a ticket on the door?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then I'm like, they give me £1. They're like, "Okay." And this one girl gave me like a handful of change, and I started counting it. And the teacher's like, "Oh, you can't turn it down." I was like, "I'm just playing the part. Go on."
Yeah.
And then like other kids would come up, and I could see their ticket, and I was just like, but they wouldn't give it to me. Like, "Oh, I've got a ticket." And the teacher's like, "You're such a bad bouncer. You didn't collect their ticket." I'm like, it's a bloody £1 library party. They got a cake. Good work. Anyway, so I stood around. It was about 10 minutes into it. It was only an hour party,
Yeah.
which actually doesn't sound that good, and it
No,
really wasn't.
well, I wasn't expecting it to be that good, to be honest.
There's this one girl, and she was Year 7, and she was wearing like a wedding dress, like a vampire wedding.
So this was a full-on proper Halloween party.
Well, loads of
costumes.
girls just turn up in like this uniform and put like a bit of.
So they really
blood
did
on.
like do makeup and that.
Yeah, and then some people
Wow.
actually came dressed up. In the English department, all the teachers generally came dressed up.
Wow.
And anyway, this one girl comes up to me, and she's wearing a vampire wedding dress and flowers in her hair. And she was, I think she was early 7, and she always had her hand on her ear, like she was covering it from bleeding or something.
Yeah.
So I'm stood next to the table of books, because they had like, books with a bite, Halloween books. And I was like, oh right, Twilight. And I was just looking at the books, and this girl comes up to me, and she goes, excuse me, are these for sale? And I was like, oh no, I don't think so. I didn't actually know the answer. Maybe they were, but I was like, I don't think so. It's a library.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's weird, but let's move on. So a couple of minutes later, like 5 minutes later, I've got a little cake. And I stood there just like minding my
You sound like such a creepy guy, like at this year 7 year.
I volunteered as well. Anyway, so I was looking at some of the displays, and the girl comes up to me again, and he's like, oh, what do you want this time? She comes up, and she's like, excuse me, are these for sale? She was pointing at a chair.
Was she really?
It was just a chair. I was looking at a wall, and there was a chair on the.
Why were you looking at a wall?
Because there was like a poster on it.
Okay.
I was looking at this like list of books and stuff. And she was pointing at the chair and going, is this for sale? She followed me around the room every 5 minutes. She'd just come up to me and go, is this for sale? And at first I thought, oh, good joke. But then she like, the way she acted around the room, it looked like she had a learning disability.
So this isn't very funny then.
You can cut that last bit out.
About the learning disability part.
But it was really weird. And I was just like, what? And then they're doing musical statues, and she got like, she didn't freeze. But I didn't really want to kick her out because it meant that she'd follow me.
Yeah.
So I kept her in the game. I made her like 3rd place just so she wouldn't have to talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's one girl on musical statues. She was also wearing like a wedding dress.
Yeah.
For all the other girls, right? So they're all. I say girls by the way because it's an all-girls school. That makes.
Yeah.
With a mixed
all-girls
sixth form.
school, yeah, but a mixed sixth form.
So the girls like all the girls are sort of like dancing like a little bit, like because the music's going, so they want to be as quickly to go as fast as possible. There's one girl. She'd stood there in this wedding dress, and she would just stand there like. Like really going for it, and I thought weird. But then I looked at her face, the face she was pulling. She won.
She won?
Yeah. At one point I was like tempted to kick her out. She did like take a second to freeze. I was like, I want her to win. And she did actually win like properly in the end.
Yeah.
But it was so weird. Anyway. And then I helped at the open meeting as well. And I was just talking to parents about psychology.
You were talking to parents about psychology?
Yeah. Oh, and I also actually when the doors first opened, I was on the door collecting the girl. It was an open. What am I saying? It was a sixth form open evening, but it was for internal students only. So the girls.
So it's only going to be girls.
Yeah, so it's year 11s that are coming in the evening, and they've got interventions. Interventions. They got invitations in the post, but like half of them forgot them anyway. So I was there on the door with sticky notes, like writing down their names, putting them to the invitation, just so the school knew who turned up. And like I'd be stood there, and people would be taking tickets, and someone would be like, "Oh, I don't know the invitation," and people would be like, "Oh, we're just going to see Ollie," and they'd like point to me and like, "Hi," and write like, "What's your student's name?" and write their name, and half the time I was like spelling it, and they like spelled it wrong because they'd really like. It wasn't like they had weird names, they had normal names spelt with the dumbest way. And then the speech starts going on in the hall, and then they said, "I'll just stand outside," like the 4 of us, stand outside and collect tickets, and then try and be as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
And I stood there with my post-it note, and everyone was like, people were just coming in every so often. And this mum and a boy comes up the road, and I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. Maybe it's a sibling, because I was like, it's an internal evening, so it's only going to be a girl turning up. Walks up to us, and I'm like, oh hi. Hello. Do you have an invitation? And she's like, oh no. And I was like, oh, what's your I was trying to say like daughter's name.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I think I know what's gonna happen. I'm like, student's name? And the guy was like, oh, Kamani. And I was like, okay.
Wait, what? Start again.
Because he turned up for the evening.
Who, Kamani?
No, not Kamani our year. Another guy called Kamani. Why did Kamani turn up for a
That's why I was so confused.
with a mum?
That's why I was so confused.
No, but then we're like, and then a teacher came on and went, it's an internal evening today. So it's only girls that are only 11. And the mum was like, oh, it makes sense. And the boy was
that must
so
have been
embarrassed.
Really awkward, yeah.
He was so, because, oh my god. And the mum was like, oh, I knew it made sense, because everyone else was saying they had openings in November and yours was in October. That's a bit odd. I was like, yeah, I wonder why. And I was like talking to the guy, and I was like, yeah, I mean, well, so what? And I was like, yeah, I'll just come back in November. And the teacher was like, oh, you can stay if you want though. You can still go around. It'll just be a bit weird. And no, I think I'll go. And he walked off. But it's nice.
Yeah.
So it was a really fun evening.
I like how that's how every story ends. Yeah.
It was a fun evening.
But yeah, so I've got something. Do you want me to show you the thing?
Do you want the surprise?
Yeah, it's not even a massive surprise. No one on this camera is gonna. On this camera, no one who's watching this video is really gonna care about this, but. It might bring back some memories. It's not even that amazing. Don't get too excited.
Is it your anthology?
Yeah. How did you know? It's so.
Oh, because I thought it was gonna be a special thing, but it's just our anthology.
Yeah, exactly. It's just our anthology book from.
I should have brought mine if we're going to.
I know. I was going to tell you, but I completely forgot today. But we've got some pretty amazing.
Michael Jackson
drawings. You've got some quite amazing drawings. Let's start from.
So this is our poetry book. This is our poetry book from year 10 and year 11 GCSE. And we were both quite good at English. But we spent our time waiting by just drawing in the books.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time people didn't get it, so they'd have to keep on repeating stuff. So we got kind of bored. And
she's gonna be in the shop.
You're ruining.
That's Peaches.
You're ruining the continuity.
She's gonna try and jump up here or something.
I'm gonna push her out the air.
Wants airtime.
and she jumps up and just goes.
But yeah, should we show them the pictures?
Yes.
Do you know what? I don't know exactly what this is, so actually I shouldn't mention people's names.
No, let's move on. Cut that out.
No, I don't even have to cut that out.
Okay. Is this my one or your? I think that's my one.
No, this is my one.
It's a picture of Michael Jackson.
And here's another picture. Because this shows how obsessed I am with Michael Jackson, okay? This is in year 11. Oh my god! She's here.
I love cats, but that's scary.
I know, but she just can't be well, she can't be in the video. Anyway.
You're not a VLT cat.
Look, why is she coming back in?
Because she likes the room.
I don't care.
Why are you such a twat?
No, she proper wants to. Okay.
Okay.
This is just distracting.
This is really cute though.
Yeah, she is. Okay. There's a picture of Michael Jackson here. This is what I drew.
He's doing his willy pull.
Can you see that? That is an amazing picture. Thing is, I'm not even that bad a drawer in real life, but that is a very bad drawer. And then there's another picture of Michael Jackson, but when he was
yeah.
when he was younger. Now, what is with all the animals today?
What?
Yeah, that was overly long showing that picture.
Let's get to one that we've done together.
Oh wait, no, I done that one. What did I do? Yeah, there's a poem or something called The Horse Whisperer.
It's a good poem.
And this is what I drew. Apparently, this is relevant in English.
What's the guy whispering to the wall? I think
there's a guy, but he's so creepy. Why is he?
I think that was we made the story that the guy whispering was like it was just like a village, just a guy in a village with a weird.
Yeah, look at the horse's faces. The horse looks like he's hurt. He's seen things. Oh.
Let's go to one that we've done together.
Yeah.
I wonder if the guy doing the food in
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
There's some more pictures of Michael Jackson. Why is he next to a giraffe? So there's this one here.
Oh, I think I drew the giraffe for scale.
Yeah.
I think the story was that Michael Jackson was massive.
And then.
That when he bends over, what's the word?
Why did we draw this? This is literally
What's that move called where he defies gravity?
Oh, that's just called lean.
That's not very.
Look, this is me drawing him doing a drastic lean.
No, isn't that me?
No, this is me.
Oh. No, that's me. That's the clown.
Yeah, I'll show them that in a sec. But that had a story behind it, and you didn't tell me.
That was Magical Trevor's dad. Or
Special Trevor and the.
And the
this is going to be offensive.
Special Trevor.
Special Trevor and the Magical Toaster.
And was Magical Toaster Gerald.
Yeah, that was it. I don't know. Should I show them that?
No, we shouldn't.
Why?
Because you've drawn testicles.
Okay, yeah.
It's a guy who's going. And he's pooing like I thought if he went like that, like thrust.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the guy.
There it is. Oh my god, look at
That's
that.
the guy that's sat on the golf club.
Explain that. Show it to
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Show it to me.
So first of all, this one here, this picture here, is a guy that I imagined sitting down on. So I was trying to explain, like sitting on a golf cue.
Golf club.
A
golf cue.
A golf club. Shut up. Would like go right through someone, and then we kind of rubbed it out though. I don't know why it rubbed out. But here,
I think it's because teachers were looking in the book.
here is a picture of this is a theory I had with Charlie once. I think it was like a would you rather sort of question, and there was like,
Yeah, it was like.
every time you take a dump, you don't dump through your asshole. It comes through the pores in your skin. So you just sort of stand there and go, and then it sort of seeps out a little bit, and you just wash all the poo off.
So weird.
There's the Dorito playing in the.
That just looks so wrong. Why did you draw that?
No, it's the Dorito jet with the salsa runway, and then there's the hot dog hot doggy copter.
This isn't what it's meant. Okay, so this is a Dorito airplane there, and that's a what is it? Runway?
That's a runway with salsa at the end of it.
Yeah, that's a runway with salsa at the end of it. Oh, and there's a ketchup thing here, which is where the helicopters land.
The helicopter.
And then this just looks really, really wrong. This is meant to be a hot dog helicopter, which is travelling to the ketchup helicopter pad thing, and
What's wrong with that?
yeah, if you want to look at that just. What are you doing? What is that?
Okay, anyway, let's move on.
Why is that there?
Hey, my handwriting's in there. Oh, it was that day you were away, so I did some notes in your thing.
Yeah. Oh. What
Oh.
the hell was that?
Okay, here's the time.
Oh my god, that's you! I drew you if you were really skinny.
Wait, these are like.
Oh, please help me.
These were like. Oh, this is like a transformer that was like a wasp into a tank.
Yeah, these were good.
That was the.
They can't see this, you're explaining it and they can't see
That's
it.
the Mr. Berlin Ninja as well.
Why is this one upside down?
Because.
This is Ollie's interpretation of a tank that transforms into a wasp thing. Yeah.
You know,
And then there's a
pitched it to Hasbro and Michael Bay, and they turned him together. They told him to get out.
and this is a picture of what Ollie would look like. And I just saw this. Okay, hang on, I'll show you this first. This is a picture of what I'd said Ollie would look like if he lost a serious amount of weight. This is disturbing. And what's this? This is a Teletubby ninja.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of that is.
It's just in case.
Yeah, in case. And then what is this? This is a leprechaun who fires out a laser beam from his face.
Yeah, I don't. What?
There's no explanation for that, apparently. What you said? What is this?
It's Donald Trump's kid.
Is it?
Oh, by the way, meme of the week this week is Donald Trump.
Oh,
Just in general.
No joke.
That's a rocket that looks like a penis.
Yeah, let's not show that.
Oh, is that a bus that turns into a pencil or something?
No. Hang on, what is it? It's a bus mixed with a.
A street cleaner.
Yeah, why did we do that?
Because we were trying
What
to.
is the relevant? Wait, yeah, that makes no sense. Okay, we've done.
Which London? Oh,
We do a bus
a bus and
mixed with a street cleaner for some reason, because that's a good
And then the
idea.
street cleaner transforms into like a pencil head thing.
A bus and a street cleaner equal a bus street cleaner, and that turns into a.
It's called synergy, alright? If you can,
What is
if you can
this?
double up. What's that?
What is that? You drew.
Oh, I think I jogged you, and then you decided to fix it.
What are these? What are these pictures?
You trying to remind me?
There's an apple core that has arms and legs.
Oh yeah, it's an apple. After a while, I gave up on what would be interesting. To try.
What is? Okay, we want you guys to comment what you think this is.
Okay, well,
Okay, so an apple and an apple core with like arms and that.
and then
What does this mean? This is like some weird equation.
This is what you said.
And then there's a cat with human arms and human legs.
Oh, it was because we were trying to see like hybrid animals, and then it was like a cat and a human, and then okay.
This page is a bit weird. This
Let's see.
This is us trying to draw with our eyes closed.
Oh yeah, and yeah.
It's a bit boring.
Hey, that helicopter was pretty good though.
Yeah, I think that one was you.
Yeah, and that was a giraffe.
That's you.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a drawing of Ollie. And that's meant to be me.
Yeah,
No.
it's because of your dumb haircut.
This should be our profile picture. Okay, so this is Ollie. Oh my god, that looks so scary on camera. Yeah, that's a picture of Ollie. Look, there he is in real life, and there he is here. And this is a picture of me. Apparently, I looked like Hitler back then.
Yeah, you did. Every time I saw you, I just went, oh, you can't put that on camera. Alright, go on.
How am I gonna edit around that?
Just blur me out.
This
Blur
picture
my arm
changes.
out. Right, go on. Is that's David Bowie.
That's a bit.
That's Tom.
Why did you draw that?
Because we're talking about... No, mind.
These are quite cool.
Starbursts. Oh, this is the guy... this is the death of Tupac. Tupac
Explain
Shakur.
it. Explain it.
Okay, hold on. I need to fill in my.
So it was the Y2K.
Oh, hold on.
They shot their guns in the
Wait,
air.
these are conspiracy theories that I came up with.
Oh, and there's Abraham Lincoln. What is that?
Okay. I was. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, these are my conspiracy theories that I came up with. Alright, so this is the death of the notorious B.I.G. on this page.
Yeah.
So, back in, what year did Abraham Lincoln die? I should
Did
know.
Abraham Lincoln die?
He is dead, yeah.
No, I wasn't asking did he die.
Yeah, when did he
I mean,
die? Like 1866 or something. Okay, so Abraham Lincoln, famously shot by John Wilkes Booth in the head, right? Then I said 200 years later, the notorious B.I.G. goes to Abraham Lincoln's grave, and the bullet fires back out of his corpse into the B.I.G.'s head, and he gets killed.
Why is the notorious B.I.G. looking at Abraham Lincoln's dead body?
I don't know. Okay, and then this one's the death of Tupac Shakur. That's his name. That's his name, right?
Not his name.
Okay.
Tupac
In the year. What? Oh, okay. So in the year 2000, Y2K, someone fires a gun in the air out of celebration. Now everyone knows that Tupac Shakur died way before 2000. The bullet goes so fast, it actually goes backwards in time, like that Superman film where he goes backwards in time. And then it hits Tupac's head as he's eating a burger.
That is exactly how it happened. That's actually a fact. It's not even a conspiracy theory.
Wasn't he?
It's what the government doesn't tell you.
It's a yeah. It was a drive-by committed by someone 4 years in the future.
What is this? This is.
Oh, it was like how. Previously, Tupac. Hey, fix my toilet. Oh, it's the death of Elvis. That makes sense.
What is explain that? Come
Oh,
on.
another conspiracy theory.
Another conspiracy theory of the death of Elvis.
With the Mr. King Elvis P. Presley himself. So it starts off with previously. Elvis says, "Hey, can you come and fix my toilet?" Because everyone knows that Elvis died in the toilet. So the plumber comes along, who looks like Bob's Burgers and Super Mario had like a weird love child, and he accidentally fixes the toilet by putting a tube between the bowl into Elvis's mouth, so he actually poos himself to death. And it says here, gasses himself, censored.
This is so weird.
I think it's really offensive somehow. These are the days.
They actually were so fun. This is our old English lesson. It was so fun. We talked about this actually last.
more conspiracy theories.
Last episode we spoke about this. How is that Michael Jackson? It's Michael Jackson.
That's how Michael Jackson died. That's how he died.
Oh my
Seriously,
God.
I can't remember it.
Look at me, you found the spike. Why did he die? Okay, there's another one there.
It's JFK on the back. Let's see if I remember what JFK happened.
What is this?
Wait, JFK. Wait, this is on you drew it, but I think I told you it was right. Okay, so JFK driving me on Wilson Street. Let's do some. What?
Let's do some pea shooting.
Okay.
I just got this is really offensive. The JFK one anyway.
This is into some really edgy territory here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how Michael Jackson dies. The death of Michael Jackson. So it starts off with Michael Jackson saying, "I want to skydive." And then he says, "I want to skydive in New York." See, my drawing of Michael Jackson is like really good because he's got like the teardrop on his eye and the hat. Anyway, so there's the plane flying over New York, and it says Empire State Building because it's like written on the side of the building, right? With the G hanging off as well. And then Michael Jackson is killed because he lands on the spike of the Empire State Building. It's like the golf club guy again because it goes right through him.
Look at the parachute. I'll show you the JFK one.
Okay, now
this one I drew, and I feel really bad for doing.
So
this
JFK in Texas.
Yeah, so he's driving in the car. The famous footage of him driving the car. And he said, "Meanwhile, in a building across the street." So you have to remember, this is factual. This is exactly what happened. Meanwhile,
mariachi band across the street.
Yeah, across the street in the building. There's what did you call it?
A mariachi band.
Yeah, so they're all playing like what are they called?
Instruments.
Yeah, Mexican instruments. They're going ah la 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 la.
Oh,
That sounds really bad. But then they decide let's do some pea shooting, and they pea shoot out of a window for some reason this guy's saying you go first. I don't know why. And then here it says in asterisks, they have to see how far they can get it. What's the next page?
That was it.
Oh no, there's a little diagram of where the pea went. There's a diagram from the building of how the pea travels through the air.
And then it keeps going on to the next page.
And smashes into JFK.
Curves right at the end. It's like, oh, that's weird.
Oh, this is
Ow. OMG.
JFK. This is so dumb. JFK getting shot by a pea. He goes ow, and then his wife goes OMG, and then the two Mexican people said,
I don't see
yeah, one of them, yeah. This is so dumb. No, he says, I don't see where it went. Oh well, it's my turn. What is this drawing? Oh my!
It's the pea shooter.
Look at the spit coming out of his mouth. Why is that happening? And then
I didn't realise it was such a long epic.
this is a really long conspiracy.
Well, it's true.
No,
it's not
it's
really
true. The pea
Breaks
breaks
sound barrier.
breaks the sound barrier. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is okay. This is not. I do not mean this anymore. I don't know. We didn't expect to show like the world this, but
I quite like it.
that's JFK being shot by a pea, and then where did it go again? I don't know, but I think I won.
Actually, they drew, right?
And then look, he's really happy. Now let's fire some guns. See how far we can get.
You're not in focus. And then
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not in focus. Let's see how far we can get. He has a really straight face suddenly for some reason.
Yeah.
This is long.
well, yeah.
And then so he has straight face, really long pause. Okay.
And
End.
by this point as well, we're not even in the same part of like the book that we're supposed to be in.
Yeah. We
This isn't a relationship.
This shows how much work we got on with. What is that?
Oh, it's a. It's again like the golf club. I don't think we should show that one. That's a good word.
I'm gonna show it. So you know how we said about the guys being impaled by like golf clubs and that?
And Michael Jackson.
Yeah. This is a person being impaled by an ostrich neck. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, they were our English lessons. They were. My gosh, who is that?
It's the drummer from ZZ Top. Oh, this is
Michael Jackson
the
again.
Earth song.
On the Earth song, yeah. Yeah, so there's not really much else in there.
Oh, there we go. Oh, this was us doing like.
This is me trying to write left-handed.
Wasn't this? Oh,
That's Lenny.
This is the cast of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men,
Oh, I
yeah.
think this is the one where they were all retarded though.
Oimard.
I think that's Curly, right? 'Cause he's got
Yeah.
the on. And there's Lenny. That's Crooks. I think that's George.
That's just a guy.
That's just a geezer. That's Crooks. No, that's Curly again. No, that's Crooks. No, Candy. It's Candy, isn't it? That's supposed to be George.
I don't know, I'm so confused. We know who that is. Oh, come on.
What's the name of the? Oh, it's just Curly's wife. There's just another name.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm like recording with Ollie. Okay, yeah, but what? What? Okay. And then that's all I have to do. And then what are you doing? Okay, good, okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. Alright, bye. Okay, my mum's gonna turn up in like 15 minutes to just pick up a car key.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, that's fine.
We actually have 15 minutes left. It's also 20 minutes. Those were good days.
Well, we spent a lot of time just doing that book. I didn't even realise.
It's a really good book though.
Hmm.
Recommended.
Yeah, that was a
Moon on the
really-
Tides, Oxford edition.
And we drew these cats and that. I can't even be bothered to show them, but I mean... Oh wait, we didn't even show them the cast. So
So,
But yeah, yeah, that was English back in the day. Our current school isn't as fun as...
I think
No, it is for you.
Yeah,
But I
that's
don't
because I sit with good people, not like you. As in you, not the people you hang out with. Okay, that's a little bit racy.
Yeah. People could be watching this like, oh, thanks, Ollie. But yeah, yeah, it's not as much. I don't think there's as much fun as our old school.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't mean to say that one. No, but I quite enjoy it.
Edenham was really fun.
You mean our past previous school?
Yeah, but Edenham, we can give them good promotion.
Oh.
Edenham.
Oh, they need the best all they can get, really.
Right, now we can't put it in. I'm joking.
Oh.
So am I meant to be showing them this picture?
No. It was showing you.
Well,
You zoomed in.
I've gone even more.
So earlier today, I was a bit late here because of the bus. But this morning I was in West Wickham. Oh, I was in West Wickham earlier, going to charity shops because I want to buy some. I feel like I dress like I live in a charity shop, so I might as well actually buy from charity shops. So that's what I did. But I didn't actually buy any clothes. I bought a CD and a book. And it came to about £2. Because my mum works in a charity shop,
yeah.
So I was like, I'll go there, and she wasn't in. But I bought some stuff and it was £2. I was like, oh, good bargain. And the clothes are really cheap in there. But then I went across the road to Oxfam. Yeah, that's a charity. And I went to Oxfam. It's so steep in there. It's a charity shop, for goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
For good's sake. No, it was £6 for like a shirt, and it was a really bad shirt. That was like the cheapest thing I could find. It's a ridiculous price. Oxfam, get your
What charity shop is this?
Oxfam.
And this is where? West Wickham?
They're really expensive there. I recommend you go to
I really don't know, because I'm sure there's a charity shop there.
There's like 6 charity shops in West Wickham.
Yeah, I think West Wickham is just the capital
of old people.
No. You know the population of West Wickham is 22,000.
22,000.
That's quite a lot.
Oxfam has an Instagram.
Oxfam has Instagram. Or should I say Oxgram has Instafam?
No, let's not say that. Oh, it's Oxfam America. There's pictures of Africa.
And India.
Yeah. Well, no.
Just don't go any further.
I don't think that's India, I think that's Saudi Arabia.
Now it makes me look racist.
That's
what I was saying.
I thought you were saying stop in case I got it wrong.
No.
Oh, okay. You had another thing to tell me. You had to show me something, didn't you?
Yeah, depends if I can actually put these in the video. You know what? I'm going to do it.
Okay, so this is sort of like conversation.
Okay, so we just cut because we had to do something. It's actually been like quite a while since we cut. Has it actually been an hour?
Yeah. In the meantime,
we started creating should we say that we started?
Website.
Yeah, we started creating our website.
And we broke the internet.
Yeah, we pretty much broke the internet.
Because we tried to upload a video onto the website, and we accidentally tried to clicked Final Cut Pro, so we uploaded Final Cut Pro to the internet.
Yeah.
I just clicked the stand.
Then that was fine. And then pretty much everything. Pretty much
another fan.
Another fan. Just our fans. Yeah, pretty much everything just crashed. And yeah, I'm about to show Ollie this video. This is from year 8. This is what I'm going to tell you now. It's from year 8 geography. We had to do this task with it. The task was create a video, just make a short video about what you normally do in your day-to-day life and what you would normally do before and after school or whatever. And so what most people in the class actually done, without me knowing, was just they recorded themselves with a piece of paper in front of them saying what they'd done, like in the day-to-day basis. And
you actually filmed this?
Actually filmed like a little short film and acted it out and everything. And I never showed it in front of my class because when I got to the lesson that it was meant to be shown in and realised everyone else's was just like a video of them talking, I became like super embarrassed and I just like didn't let it be shown. But yeah, this is the first time someone else is actually ever going to see it. So and it's going to be shown on here as well. So
does it feature masturbating at any point?
No.
Okay, sure. Go.
You just touched it again.
Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. You might want to sit a bit because the box is going to be like it. It's amazing. What was that?
Just pick everything from the front of the
That was good.
Well done. 10 out of 10. Steven Spielberg. This is like I like how you're wearing a squiggly form under.
I know.
You know you're going for realism at this variety. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks weird. That's a bit. This is like 2011 or something. Yeah, it's 2011. I do not look like I do not look like a 13-year-old. I look like 9.
You don't look like a human. It's
Look how long this whole section
I know,
is.
I like how you didn't edit it. I think we all got that you made cereal when you pulled out the cereal box.
Yeah.
No, we have to go. Wait, you put them all.
No, watch this. Watch this. That's my brother filming. He's like making some weird noise. I'm gonna pick up on Mitzi.
He's also sniffled.
Yeah, she.
No,
Oh.
look, your
Oh,
brother.
my brother. Yeah. This is great.
It's like Quentin. Yeah, thanks.
Time
Thanks for doing that now. Oh yeah, just hide the uniform, right? These edits aren't even smooth.
But,
This is actually a silent film, I get it. It's just text.
yeah.
You just took your dressing gown off, mate.
I was like, don't come in, don't come in.
It's really weird if you just go.
Yeah.
It's nice to think that you did this like 5 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, I actually did. You notice it gets darker as it
Yeah.
goes on.
Because when you first opened the curtains, it was kind of like, oh, maybe it's like 6 o'clock, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But now it's getting less believable.
This is a massive storm. I'm going to school now.
Make sure you got that. You have to look at your hand.
Yeah. What is that? Why did
You were going in the house. You didn't need to think. Swag.
But I just leave my bag in the
Yeah, good one. Did you actually do that ever?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, alright.
That was my massive bag.
So this video's already a lie.
Look how big that bag is.
You left it open, bro.
I know, I didn't even realise it's wide open.
I don't
Watch this, watch this. Watch this. Oh my god.
Coming back home.
home.
Emphasis on the coming part. It's really dark now.
This is actually super dark.
It's like pitch black.
I was so like enthusiastic about it. Though.
You could have just filmed.
That's how it ends. Amazing.
You could have just filmed this whole thing in reverse, by the way. Like that last bit there, you could have put the bit that just went there in reverse with you going like, open the door. You could have saved yourself a couple minutes.
Yeah, true actually. But yeah, that was how long ago was that? 4 years ago. Yeah, 2011. So that was about 4 years ago. That was year 8. That's like 7th grade or something in America. But yeah, I'm thinking of maybe posting that on Facebook sometime. And just saying this is what I was. This is what I.
For all the people that have been waiting 5 years to see it, this is what I do when I get home. Or
Yeah, that would be quite good to say that.
it's the 5-year anniversary, so don't.
I was meant to get that. Yeah. If I
Dear
knew
Mr.
the
Simmons.
No, it wasn't even Mr. Simmons. It was Mr. Who was the in year 8? I don't want to say anything rude about him.
Anyway, was that the end of the video? To show me? Was there another one?
Yeah, that was the video.
Okay, I really enjoyed that.
You really enjoyed it.
Okay. Oh, we have fan mail.
Yeah. Yeah, fan mail. Yeah.
From a real fan.
Real fan. Genuine, real fan. We've got 11 subscribers, so I mean.
Whoa! What's this?
What is this?
It's fan mail. What did you think? Is that a penis? This is actually. It's like a horse penis at the top hat.
Hey, who do you? I think Jack or something, or James,
This
or
isn't
Kyle,
Anyway, okay.
or you.
We have some questions from fans. Definitely from fans.
Yeah, definitely from fans. We really thank you guys so much, man. We wouldn't be here without you. This second episode.
How many STDs do you have?
Approximately 8.
Oh.
Can I even hear what you just said?
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
like, yes, we do. Right.
Yeah. How many STDs do you have?
About 8.
Alright then. That's a healthy amount. because they all sort of cancel each other out after a while.
Yeah.
It's like syphilis.
And then when you get AIDS,
HIV,
when you get AIDS, it's just kind of like it's at the point where
you've gone too far there.
I don't think we should really joke about AIDS, to be honest.
No, that's right. Leave it in.
Okay.
Oh, hi, cat.
Jake.
If you had to eat one of your cats, which cat would you eat?
Peaches. It's right there.
Yeah. Why?
She's just a bit too stubborn sometimes.
Okay.
Just eat her.
What do you buy at McDonald's? No, you don't.
Okay.
That's the whole family.
What was the what was the last question though?
It doesn't matter.
McDonald's.
What do you order at McDonald's?
Usually a chicken leg.
Doesn't matter. Oh, a whole leg, right?
Just you know that was like a skinny yellow leg. I bet just like this
It's the talons.
stick, yeah, the talons.
Very crunchy.
They have that in China, you know.
Yeah. My brother's girlfriend's Chinese. And he goes,
It's only been 42 minutes.
it's like when you you know they have like secret menus in like Starbucks and stuff. So you go in, it's like straight up, can I have a chicken leg? And they go, hey, you have your job tomorrow.
No, it's not. It's not every Saturday.
Oh, it's every
It's only on match days.
Okay, so
I have a job at Crystal Palace, so it's like a football team, and it's my job is basically like 2 or 3 times a month.
Keep going, sorry.
Or maybe 2 or 3 times a month. I basically scan people's tickets who are coming in. What's your problem?
I'm making a really weird action.
What?
No, you'll see it later.
Okay. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so today I'm going to the gym. I go to gym Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and I want to start going on the weekends. And he actually works at the spa at my gym. Don't laugh, you I had to censor that. I never swear. Anyway. He works at the spa. At my gym, where my gym is at.
That could also look like I was crying.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I work at your gym, but not in the gym. I work. As
Yeah,
a tutor.
he works as. What, explain what you do.
I'm a tutor.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't say their names, but my students are the 4 students I have are really, really nice. But the teacher,
What do you actually tutor? What do you actually
English and
like?
maths.
Do you? I didn't even know
It's
that.
GCSE English and then Year 6 English and then GCSE and Year 6 maths. It's people. It's usually kids that are about to go into an exam and they're just like, oh, we need to quickly get tutored, and then they come there on Friday afternoons.
Oh, okay.
But for the last week and today, I will be having a supply. So I'm like a teaching assistant in this case. So I'm in a room with 4 kids, and there's me and an actual adult. Actually, I'll be an adult this time next week. Anyway,
That is weird.
yeah.
It's his birthday soon.
So there'll be like an actual teacher. They're usually like proper teachers that are like moonlighting. But the one I'm usually assigned to is off. She's on holiday or something. So this week and last week I had an older lady who taught at primary school, and she came in. I stood outside the door waiting for my students and stuff. And usually the teacher's in there before I am. Or I wait and then I follow them in. And she was there like 10 minutes later, and she got there and, oh, hi Peter. Are you Peter? And I was like, no, I'm not. And she went, oh, who are you? I was like, I'm Oliver. I said, oh, okay, yes. I'm not good with names. I was like, oh, that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. We walked in and she was like getting papers out and stuff. And she was like, so I'm covering for Lisa, Claire. Oh yes, of course. and then like, so I thought that was it. But she kept on calling me Peter. She kept being like, oh Peter, can you just go and check on so and so? And because there were only 2 kids, and one of the kids left early. I finished at 6 o'clock. Like it closes at 6, and one of the kids finished at 5:30. So I was with a kid, and she was basically with a kid. You fucking mind. And I finished with the kid, and he left, and she was like, oh Peter, and it's like, oh hi, and she went, I'm just gonna be with him, so you can just go now if you want. Yes. But I was so tempted to just go, my name's Oliver. But when you start giving away free stuff, you can call me who you want.
Yeah.
Mummy. Anyway, I'm not sure whether.
Anyway.
So today, do you think I should like correct her, or should I just keep on saying I'm Peter?
Anyway. I'm joking. We done that last time, remember?
Anyway.
that was exactly the same reaction you had last time as well.
Yeah. I'm actually wearing the same trousers as all last time.
So am I.
A surprise!
The same hair.
Ah! I have sunglasses, bro.
Anyway, what was your question? Oh, yeah, I think you should tell her today. It is the same woman you're with today.
Yeah.
I think you should tell her that your name's Oliver. Just be like, hi, I'm Oliver, if you remember me. And she'll be like, no, Peter.
Nah, bro. Preto, mate.
What does she look like?
She looks like a testicle. No, she's just an old lady. Not
An
like
old
old,
lady?
not like old, but she's just like 50 or something. She looks like a bit of a twat.
That's still not a great word to use, really.
Whatever. She looks. I'm not sure if she knows how to use the internet, so we're fine. I don't think she knows. I don't even know if she knows how to use her lungs.
Why did we just go silent after you said she doesn't know how to use that long?
So, so what music do you listen to?
Oh my god.
What? What music do you listen to?
This is the perfect opportunity to look for like news articles or something.
Okay, yeah,
But with how many monitors?
Oh,
We should
that's
probably stop when it gets to 50. We've got like 2 minutes.
No, because I started at 11.
It is. I don't know. The thing is, my mum is meant to get here at like 3, and it's pretty much 3 now. So she's gone 3.
Past 3.
So as soon as my mum's arrived, I'm gonna go bye.
I'm left fast into the microphone.
Look at this.
Look, hey Charlie, I'm gonna sync your sound and video soon. There, just sync that.
I don't get what the point of that was.
Hmm?
What was the point of that?
Hmm? What?
What was the point of that?
What?
Let's look at news articles if Google actually works. Because what we said earlier, we actually crashed the internet.
Oh, there's the paedophile.
What?
No,
You're
it's not
talking
outside,
you.
on the news.
You're talking 10 YouTube stars' names, so we're gonna be here.
Okay, see, okay.
You said KKK. Okay,
No,
that is
no.
not us.
KSI.
Almost us.
No, top 10, okay.
Okay.
No, go up with it. Wait, these are good.
Okay, so
He's the top one in the UK.
yeah, he's 10 million.
And his brother.
Zoella,
Oh, so maybe his third place!
Zoella is the highest girl, the top girl.
I'm always high.
Joe Sargon Caspelli are pretty much exactly the same. Syndicate, why is he so low? What?
Because he's in the
3, 4, they're meant to say 4 and 5.
No, they're tied.
Oh, my mum's here.
Okay.
Okay, let's end the video. So that was a really good video, guys.
Alright, thanks mate. Alright, let's just stand.
And yeah.
Alright, thanks. Love you, man.
See ya.
Love you.